Hello everyone, MLive's Quinn here alongside Michigan football beat writer Nick Baumgardner following Michigan's relatively easy win over Rutgers, pretty much as expected.
Relatively easy.
Well, whatever. Here at Michigan Stadium tonight, or this afternoon. Nick, I think maybe part of the big post-game chatter was conversation that we weren't privy to, the halftime conversation between Jim Harbaugh and the players about Rutgers' response to tacking on a late field goal and cutting into the deficit a little bit going into halftime. It was still a three-possession game, but turned out that there was a little motivation out of that taken from the Wolverines.
Sounded like Mount Harbaugh exploded in the locker room. I guess apparently Rutgers was doing a little celebrating in the tunnel. Called Michigan, said Michigan couldn't finish games. Called themselves the comeback kids or comeback cats or something. Anyway, it really made Harbaugh mad, and he basically went in the locker room and told them to sweep the leg, and put the foot on the throat, and don't let it up. And he goes for the 2-point conversion down here. He tells us, well, that was the play chart, and I'm not so sure if that was a play chart or if that was him kind of telling his guys. And the other part of it was he said this is a 0-0 game. You guys didn't play well enough in the first half. You need to go out and bury this team because you're capable of doing so, and that's how you need to play.
What stood out to you the most about Jake Rudock today?
His best game of his career. I think that what stood out the most was, a week ago he got leveled at Minnesota, knocked out of the game. Harbaugh compared the hit to a car accident, and then for him to be able to kind of gather himself back up, he admitted he's not 100%, and then just kind of lay it on the line all game, have the best game of his career a week after that is really impressive to me. If he didn't already have the absolute respect of that locker room, he does now. And that was a ceiling game for Rudock. I don't think you're going to see that every week. Rutgers isn't very good defensively, but at the same time it was important, I think, to note that Rudock is now trusting Jake Butt down the field a little bit more, trusting Chesson, trusting Darboh, letting those guys go make plays, letting those guys make him look good. And I think that you started to see that a little bit in the Minnesota game before he got knocked out. I think that's a real positive sign, regardless of the opponent and the stats. I think the positive sign there is that Rudock and his best receivers seem to be on the same page more than they ever have. And I think that's really important for this team down the stretch. If they're going to go and do the things they want to do the rest of the way, he has to play about like that. I mean, he doesn't have to go for 330 every game, but I mean, he has to be willing to take shots, willing to take a chunk play when he can get it. And that was the best game he's ever played ever. Not just here. That was a career high for him. So terrific performance by Jake Rudock.
And clearly not rattled from any lingering injury or things like that, because on those
that one touchdown run, unbelievable.
And the runs, even beyond the runs, on those plays with multiple ball fakes in the backfield, and there would be fake sweeps and this and that, and you could tell he was taking his time. He went through each move, let the plays develop. He didn't rush anything at all. So I guess moving forward out of this, from the team that last time was here, coming out of just a devastation of what was one of the craziest losses in program history, to this group walking out of the stadium today, where do you think that group's mindset is?
Well, I think they're confident. I think that win last week, got the wind back in their sails a little bit. I think they're confident. They're going to go back on the road again against Indiana. They got 2 straight road games here at Indiana, at Penn State. I think they're as confident as they've been. It seems like they moved on from that Michigan State thing pretty easily. I haven't seen any drawback or fall back on that one. So, I think they have everything they need to go to that Ohio State game at 9-2, and then who knows? But I think that's a realistic situation right now. 49-16, they smoked an opponent that they were supposed to smoke, and I can't ask for anything better than that. It was a great win.
Indeed. So that'll be it for today. Next time we'll be talking to you will be Monday following Jim Harbaugh's weekly press conference. That's it for tonight at Michigan Stadium. Another win for the Wolverines, this time over Rutgers. For Nick, I'm Brendan. Thanks for watching.